Hello everyone, welcome to Environment and Ecology series with Dr. Vekran. Today is International Tigers Day. July 29 is celebrated as Global Tigers Day since 2010 when at St. Petersburg Tiger Summit it was decided that July 29 would be observed as the Global Tiger Day to create awareness about the conservation of this iconic species. So in today's lecture we will discuss the most important report which has been released just on eve of the Tiger Day. It is the status of tiger co-predators and prey in India. This report is compiled by the National Tiger Conservation Authority in collaboration with the State Forest Department's Wildlife Institute of India along with the help of NGOs, and it is released after every 4 years. It started in 2006, then the next report came in 2010-14. So currently the report which has been released is for year 2018, and there are some good news for all wildlife enthusiasts that currently the India tiger count is 2,967, and this roughly translates to 70% of global tigers. This is a great achievement for India because currently there are 13 tiger range countries and India is leading the pack in terms of tiger conservation. So from examination point of view, this is a 600-page report. It's not advisable you go through each and every single line. You should just cover the major highlights which are highlighted in the leading newspaper. So first of all, you should be thorough with what are the top 3 performing states, which states have the highest number of tigers. There are no surprises. Currently, it's the Madhya Pradesh which is leading the pack. It has 527 tigers. It is closely followed by Karnataka, which used to be the top performer in the last report with the 526 tigers. And on third, we have northern state of Uttarakhand, which is faring well in having 422 tigers. So make sure you are, if the arrangement question can arrange the states on basis of the tigers, the sequence is going to be Madhya Pradesh, Karnataka, Uttarakhand. But it's not enough just to know the states. You should be thorough with the tiger reserves as well. What are the top 5 tiger reserves which have the highest number of the tigers? So once again, these 5 tiger reserves are the national parks you should be familiar with. The first leading the pack is from Uttarakhand, and there are no surprises for guessing that. It's the Jim Corbett National Park, which is leading with almost 231 tigers, which is quite a massive number considering the status of the tiger. So in second, we have from Karnataka. It's obvious that Karnataka boasts of the second highest tiger, so it is likely to feature in the top 5 tiger reserves as well. So it is the Nagarhole Tiger Reserve, which is on number 2 at 127 tigers. And the third is once again from Karnataka, Bandipur Tiger Reserve. Once again, it has a high density of tiger and it has 126 tigers. On fourth, it is a tie between the Bandhavgarh of Madhya Pradesh and Kaziranga, Assam. So both are once again, Bandhavgarh is also known as Tiger Country and is a famous tiger reserve. They have currently 104 tiger reserves, and at 5 we have Mudumalai from Tamil Nadu, which is having 103 tigers. It's not important to memorize the exact tiger number, but the sequence, at least the top 3 tiger reserves you should be familiar with. And since we have come a long way from just 9 tiger reserves when Project Tiger was launched with much fanfare in 1973 to over 50 tiger reserves, we should be thorough with at least 20-25 top tiger reserves, and we cannot miss the top 5 which are performing well. And yes, there is not all is well in the tiger conservation. There are few black spots as well. So there are currently, out of those 50 tiger reserves, 3 tiger reserves don't have any tiger left. They are Buxa in West Bengal, Dampa in Mizoram, and we have Palamu in Jharkhand. So these 3 names currently don't have any tiger left. And this tiger conservation is important because we all know it's a apex carnivore, a keystone species. Numerous other species are dependent for its survival, and once the keystone species number is conserved, entire ecosystem tends to remain conserved. And currently the best performance states, or you could say the tiger reserves, are thriving because the prey population there is in adequate numbers. The cheetal, the axis, the barking deers, the sambar, they are thriving there. So it's important to conserve the entire ecosystem in totality. And we all know India has a rich cultural heritage of preserving biosphere reserves, national park, and wildlife sanctuaries. So this is what we had for on the eve of International Tigers Day. Make a short note of these important facts. A factual question can be asked, and make sure the role of M strikes as well as NTCA, Project Tiger, important national parks, and unique features of the tiger will also go through it. So thank you very much for tuning in, and I have also started a page called Youth for Biodiversity on Instagram, where we are creating awareness about environmental issues. If you are on Instagram, you can follow it. The link is also given in the description. So thank you very much, and wishing you all green warriors, a very happy Tiger Conservation Day. We will be back soon with another environment and ecology lecture. Thank you very much.